Going on, everybody? Happy Thursday. I'm Seed. I'm here with my good buddy Mark. Welcome back to another episode of the Dadline Podcast. What's going on, Woody?
Yo, 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 we are here. Round two.
Round two.
What's up, man? What's going on?
Crazy week, bro. Honestly, I told you a little bit. Been home most of the week. Didn't really work much. That's great, but dealing with a sick kid is not it, man.
Dealing with a sick kid, dude, having work. It's not easy, bro. Not
Terrible. It's
easy.
terrible. All right, let's get right into it, buddy. Let's talk about the dadlocks last week.
I don't want to talk about it. Can we skip this section here?
Nah, I gotta know what the mystery bear is, man.
Pat's money line for seed was a lock.
Yep.
Marco Tullio got folded. you know, funny story about that is when we were watching that. First of all, I actually threw in like probably 4 different bets. I had him by KO, had him by money line, and then I think I had the under, which ended up hitting, but I still lost, so I don't even want to say that I won on that. The dude got literally slept into, like, I thought he was dead. And I was watching it with my daughter, and she actually watches the fights with me, and she's like, "Oh my God, he's asleep." And I was like, "Yeah, just don't talk to me the rest of the night." But so sent my wife in, had her go to the bum section where they get the 25 ounces.
Yep.
She came out with a beer, and now I'm brown paper bagging it, by the way. So I don't know what I'm going to be drinking. So I'll crack it, and we'll see what she got me.
Let's see it. Oh wow, that sounded crisp.
Yeah, crisp. I don't know, dude. Smells like VO5 shampoo. So I'm guessing it's going to be a hazy IPA, which I dabbled in a little bit, but I'm not. I'm more of a light beer guy. We'll taste test it.
Good luck.
Yep. Tastes just like conditioner. It literally tastes like, if I took a shower and just like washed my hair and drank the bath water. Yep.
Oh my
There you
god,
go.
that's terrible. What's it
I'll
called?
rate. So I'll pull it out. It's from Goose Island. It's a cool looking can, so I'm guessing that's why my wife picked it. Hazy Bear Hug, and it's got a bear wearing sunglasses on it.
Oh, that sounds like shit.
It's 6.8 volume, so after this I'll probably be asleep. But yeah, I mean, taste wise, if you like IPAs, it's nice. It's easy to drink, but to me it tastes like shampoo, and so I'm gonna go with like 4.5 out of 10. And she said that I have to drink all of it, so I will. Like I said, I might be asleep towards the end of the podcast, but we'll go from there.
Jesus. Yeah, it does not look good.
No, it's definitely something that I would not pick.
Yeah,
And
I used to. Go ahead.
no, she was gonna actually pull out the. She told me, she was like, "Oh, I was gonna get this beer that was Athletic Brew," and she was like, "I was looking on it and it said it was a non-alcohol, so I wasn't gonna get it." I was like, "Oh, I would have won the battle there."
Yeah, have you ever had a non-alcohol?
Honestly, no, because what the fuck is the point of that? Like, I get it, like, if you want to, like, go somewhere and, not drink and, like, fit in, but, like, you see those, like, 0.0% alcohol Michelobes, it's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is the point of that?
Yeah, like I see a lot of people drinking like the Heineken Zeros. Have you seen those?
Yep. Dude, they got a bunch of them.
It's fucking nasty. I don't like Heineken with alcohol. Why would I like it without alcohol?
Dude, there was a commercial. It was a Budweiser Zero, and
Oh,
I don't know who it was, but it was an NFL player, and he brought it to the practice field and had a 12 pack of Budweiser Zero. Like, yeah, let me go work out and go fucking rip a Budweiser Zero real quick, dude.
it's embarrassing.
That's
At least if you're
fucking,
drinking calories, bro, have a little bit of alcohol in it.
hey, dude, seriously, fuck that.
I remember going back to like the Marco Tullio real quick. I texted you, "How's he doing?" Because I didn't even look at it. You text me, "He's dead."
That was no pun intended. The dude was dead. Like, Christian Duncan followed up with like a fucking hammer fist when the dude like was on the floor. And when I say like he probably got carried out in a stretcher, he got. And you know what's funny about that bet too is right when the fight started, dude. Now I know these fighters, dude, and like I know the size. I knew Christian Duncan was a beast and stuff, but like I hate the fact when you bet a fighter and then all of a sudden the bell rings and they step into the middle and it's like, dude, the guy I picked is so much fucking smaller, dude. Like I just picked a fucking midget against a fucking heavy, like a lightweight against a heavyweight. That's literally what it looked like. And he got slept like a fucking lightweight, dude. That's for sure. Now I'm drinking this fucking shampoo ass fucking beer, dude.
Yeah, I don't know how you do it.
Yeah.
No idea how you do it. I saw the Pat's money line hit, and I was like, okay, word, word. Mark's definitely gonna be doing the mystery beer next week. I was a little nervous at first because it was a pretty close game, but pulled away at the end, so happy about that.
Lock of the Central, dude.
Yeah, I just wish I bet it fucking straight and put the house on it.
Yeah, they were even, right?
They were favored.
Oh,
Not favored. They were underdogs. My fault.
Jesus.
They were like plus 120. I think I got them at.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Whatever I put on Tulio, I put on the Pat. So it was even parlay. But my ego was a little hurt.
All right, man.
Kind of felt like I got slept there. All right, so you want to go right into the segment here?
Yeah, let's get right into the segment here. This week we got the bathroom dilemma.
The bathroom,
right.
the bathroom trenches for the dads.
Bathroom trenches.
So as you guys know from last episode, I have a 4-year-old daughter, and Seed has a 2-year-old daughter, right?
Yep.
And obviously, we're girl dads, and being in public is not easy. I don't know about you, Seed, but sometimes like we'll be out to eat, and it's like, Dad, I gotta pee, and it's like, all right. And then she only wants her mom to take her, which is fine with me. But sometimes she like fights and she's like, no, I want Daddy to take me. And I'm just like, here we go. We got to step into that awkward zone now. Which one am I going in?
Yeah, dude, definitely. Obviously, when Sarai was a little younger, she didn't really have a choice. She would kind of go with Klurtz all the time. But now that she has like a voice and she's has like preferences, now she wants to be like, oh, Dada take me or Mama take me, and it's like, all right, here we go.
Here we go.
Yeah, it's not fun.
It's like that sound plays in my head. It's like dun dun dun.
Yeah.
I've lucked out now. All right, real quick. Which one are you picking, men's or women's?
Oh, men's 100%.
I've not gone into the women's bathroom once. I don't plan on it, but I've lucked out. Like I've gone in multiple times. We go out a lot, so every time I do take her, I've lucked out. I don't think there's any time there's been someone else in there. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I've taken her out a lot. I feel like the only time I really see people in there is like if I'm at the mall with her. You know what I mean? I used to take her to just like play area up at the mall, and anytime I had to change her, there's no family bathrooms there as far as I know.
Yep.
So I would take her to like a smaller bathroom where people are coming in and out, but it's smaller, so I kind of hope not to see anyone, and there's always a couple people in there.
Right. Yeah. Honestly, shout out to the malls, dude. They've been I feel like every mall now has one of those like playpens where you can like go and just let your kid run wild. But
Yeah, dude, get some energy out.
Yeah,
While
for
mom
real.
shops, you know?
It's a fucking place where your kid can get sick, but fuck it, dude. I mean, that's life. But yeah, for the bathroom situation, I mean, I've only now, like I said, she's 4, so there comes a fine line where she's gonna start now. She's 4 going on 14. She's gonna start choosing which bathroom she wants to go in, and her being 4, she's way too young to go in by herself. You know, and I can do like the dad lean on the wall and wait for her. But as of now, I go into the men's. Like I said, I've lucked out. I haven't really announced, because I know some dads will be like, little girl in the room. I've walked in and just kind of like took that deep breath of relief because no one's in there at all. Um, but are you announcing when you're walking into the men's room?
No, not at all. I'm pretty much running in there, getting the fuck out of there as fast as I can.
Doing it as quick as you can, right?
Yep, exactly.
I
I feel
remember, dude. I remember when I found out we were having a girl, and that was one of the things that popped into my head, dude. It's like, how, okay, how do I take her out alone?
Dude,
It's,
honestly, I didn't even think about that. I feel like it hit me when I was in that position, and I was like, "Oh shit!" Like now I gotta, what do I do? So, like I said, I always try to look for like a family bathroom, but I feel like those are you don't find a lot of those, especially in a lot of public places.
dude,
So, like kid places at least, it's usually like men or women, and it's kind of like, all right, here we go.
yep. Yeah. Like, I mean, shout out to Chili's because, this, I've been like ever since like I've been a dad, I was looking at every bathroom I go into, public wise, restaurant, anything public. I'm looking to even see if they have a changing table, dude. And honestly, the only place I've seen that has a changing table in the men's room is Chili's. So shout out them. That place is unreal. By the way, it's $3 beers. So any dads out there want to sit at a bar for 6 hours, get after it, dude. Go for it. Six
Oh, I
dollar
love
millet,
it.
$6 millers, dude. You can't beat that.
I
But
love it.
yeah, that bathroom situation is really tricky because like it dials down to, and like me and my wife, we ponder off of it, and some guys, dude, will say that they'll go into the girls' bathroom, and it's like I don't even know how that's possible. Like even if you are announcing yourself, how do you how do you even feel comfortable for that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like that's to me that's super weird. If I seen that, I know probably if my wife seen that too, she'd be like, "What the hell is going on here?"
See,
Um,
my wife, she said she would not think twice about it if she saw her dad in the girls' bathroom.
really?
Yeah, yeah,
I
dude.
feel like I've seen in public, honestly, dads like send their girls in. I mean, they're obviously a little older, 7, 8. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But I haven't seen or heard of a dad going in there. I'd feel like I don't know.
Now,
I feel like that's
now
weird.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate because my wife is in the back of my head right now, and she's obviously talking for the female aspect of it, and it's like, so how why do you choose the men's bathroom?
I think I choose it more for myself,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Same.
honestly why I think I choose it for myself. Like, what's gonna be easier for me? Raise my blood pressure less, you know what I mean? And me not having to knock someone out. Like, going off just what you're saying about, like, oh, like a dad going into the girl's bathroom, right? If I ever sent, like, my 9 or 10-year-old daughter in there and a dad goes in there with their daughter, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck are you doing, buddy? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. So the thing is, though, like I said, I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. It's like you chose it for yourself, so you don't feel weird, right? But
Yeah.
it's gonna come a time, and like I know she's only 2, and I'm only saying it because my daughter's 4, and it's gonna come a time where that uncomfortableness is gonna end up on her side. So it's like,
Yeah.
where is that fine line? Like honestly, I'll be honest with you, I don't know. I'm like, if we go out, tomorrow's Friday. If we go out tomorrow, I'm going to the men's bathroom. Like
Yeah.
I'm just playing devil's advocate because like my wife is just fucking screaming at me in the back of my head, and it's like it is kind of selfish, dude, if you pick the men's side. But then
Hmm.
again, it's like if I go in and like you can announce it's like, oh, dad with daughter here, dad with daughter here, and like, what am I supposed to do? Walk in there with my head down? You know what I mean? So it's like
Yeah.
I have, like I said, I've announced walking into the men's bathroom, hoping that means like, all right, people won't be weird. The guy fucking bathroom, dude. Like you're in the urinal, dude. I've been in the urinal before, and some dude's had his fucking ass out before. Like,
Nah, you see crazy shit.
yeah, dude. Like, it's crazy. And there is like a unwritten rule where like if you're at a urinal and there's only 2 urinals, and you gotta pee, like you don't
Go to
go
a
to the
stall.
exactly. You go to
Yeah.
the stall.
Yeah. I hate the dudes who would stand next to you, bro. That really pisses me off.
Oh my, that's the ultimate
Like, buddy,
disrespect,
move the
dude.
fuck over. I don't want to be touching elbows.
Yeah, dude. Like my shoulders shouldn't be touching your shoulders while we're
Fucking
peeing.
weirdos.
But
Um, to be honest though, like a lot of the times too, and I guess this is me choosing myself too, and kind of like being a little selfish about it, like you said. Which I don't necessarily think is a bad thing, but I do get like it can be selfish. Is like if I see like there's only men or women's bathroom, and sometimes it's like you said two urinals or maybe a stall, like a smaller bathroom. I try to see like, okay, how far is the car? Maybe I take it to the car and change her there, where it's more comfortable, not only for me but for her as well. If there's no changing table, you know what I mean? Because like you said, a lot of places don't always have a changing table in the dad's bathroom. It's a pain in the
which
ass.
which is
That's
fucked
another
up.
thing. Yeah, it's fucked up. It's ridiculous. I feel like I see it more now, but like, dude, it's insane. You're always looking for a changing table, and then sometimes I feel bad. I'm like, all right, babe, well, there's no changing table in the guy's bathroom. Can you take her to go get changed? And then I feel like an asshole because she wants me to change her. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like my
yeah, like
daughter's asking for me to go change her, and it's like I have no choice now. So it's like
yeah,
at that point, do I go to women's bathroom to use the changing table? You know what I mean? It's like it's hard.
yeah. It's like, yeah, what do you pull your hat down over your eyes and change your blindfolded
Yeah.
and dad in the bathroom?
Yeah, it's tough, dude. It's tough because
It's
I know a lot of like some people aren't gonna be okay with that, and then it's like now you're dealing with a confrontation while you're trying to change your daughter. You know?
right. And then you got the aspect of like if a girl or a female is uncomfortable with that and it's just like I mean, you can just kind of hit them with the ultimate guilt and be like, "Listen, lady, I'm just trying to, make my daughter feel comfortable."
Yeah,
Like, what is she going to reply to that? There's no rebuttal that can make sense from a female aspect.
I agree, but then there's also like the assholes out there that will try to rebuttal. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm gonna go get a manager. I'm gonna go get someone because you can't be in here. Like I've seen a lot of like things like that. Not me personally, but like I've heard. And it's
Yep.
just like, dude, like I don't want to deal with that.
And
So
it,
at like points like that, it's kind of like, all right, I'm gonna go take it to the car, put a changing pad down, have her lay on there, be comfortable, and I could be comfortable as well, and just get this shit over with.
yep. I remember she wasn't even a year yet, and we were at a restaurant. And I was alone. It was like a daddy daughter date. I walked there. It was awesome. You know what I mean? We sat outside. It was summertime patio vibes. And she needed a change. It was about like 45 minutes to walk home. So I wasn't going to, not change her. And I ended up having to change her in her stroller. When I
Mm,
tell you that was a hassle to begin with, but like I went into the men's room, rolled her into the handicap stall. There was no changing table, and I had to change her in her stroller, which was like probably the most like the hardest thing I've ever had to do to this day. Changing a baby, and and that's just not fair. You know what I mean? If you're not gonna have a changing table, in my opinion, in the men's and women's, you should have a family bathroom.
100%, I agree.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You started talking about changing her in the stroller, and I started sweating.
It was not easy, dude. And it like our stroller had that little tray where she had like you can put her drink and food on.
Water cup. Yep,
Oh
yep,
my
yep.
god, dude! Like, yeah, you're playing limbo while you're changing a shit diaper. It's really not. I don't recommend it.
Yeah, it's definitely overwhelming. I bet.
Also, what's funny too is like I sit here and say that I've lucked out every time I've brought my daughter into a men's stall or men's bathroom. I've also never seen a mom bring her son into a men's bathroom.
Yeah, neither have I.
Yeah, I mean,
I've seen though moms taking their son to the women's bathroom. I've seen that before.
yes, and it's kind of like, is that a double standard? Because I
Hmm.
feel like, I don't know about you, C, but I feel like we get looked at, and this is just like I'm backpacking off the conversation I had with my wife. She kind of like, she understood where I was, but she was kind of playing. I mean, she plays devil advocate for anything I say. Dude, I say black, she says white. That's
Oh, dude, I
that's
feel
just
that.
marriage. But I feel like she was low key saying I was wrong for the men's bathroom with my daughter. So
What do you mean wrong?
I wouldn't say wrong, but I like I think she says like you're not wrong if you go into the woman's bathroom.
Got you. Got you.
But
Okay.
I didn't hear those words. You're not wrong either way. You know what I mean? It was just kind of like no, like she shouldn't have to go into a men's bathroom where it's dirty and there's other men there where she can be exposed to something. First of all, I don't know about you, but if and it's funny too because I feel like all the dads with daughters can relate to this. If I'm bringing my daughter into that men's bathroom, you go from a human to superhuman
Oh
because
hell
it's
yeah.
like anybody crosses that like your spidey senses are your dad's senses are tingling, dude. Like anybody crosses that line, dude, someone's dying in that bathroom.
Oh
Like, you know what I
yeah.
mean? And that's how I am. And like I said, luckily every time I've brought her in there, no one's been in, or even came in. Even when we were washing our hands, I've lucked out, and I brought
Yeah,
her in a
lucked out
lot of
definitely.
times. I brought her in a lot of times. The thing is, like when I'm out with my daughter, it's more like daytime. Like I don't bring her like prime time, like restaurant time. It's more like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. But yeah, it's like your spidey senses are tingling. It's like she's the safest little girl that on the world in that moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
let
like,
me ask you something real quick.
yep.
So when you take her into the dad bathroom, right, or the guy's bathroom, I should say, do you go in the stall with her, or do you just like wait outside, kind of vibe like near the sinks? You kind of just do your own thing until she's done.
I'm in the stall with her and I'm holding her up so
Okay.
she's not touching the
Touching the
toilet.
seat. Okay, okay. Yeah,
Yes.
I'm
Yep.
I'm asking. I like this conversation too because obviously I'm gonna get there at a point. So like
Yep.
you're giving me some tips on like what I'm gonna do because now that we're talking about this, I'm thinking like, damn, like I'm gonna come into like roadblocks, kind of like where you're at right now. So it's
Yep.
kind of good to vibe off someone and get some ideas.
I'm
It
I'm
sounds like shit, by the way.
Oh dude, yeah, I know. She's at that weird age where like we used to have a travel like potty, it would be called, like where
Okay.
you can like kind of put it over a regular seat and then it turns into a little kid seat.
Hmm.
But now she's at that age where like we don't even bring a diaper bag for her now. We have the diaper bag for my 2 month old. So it's like she only has a backpack, and that backpack is what she packs. It's her toys, her snacks. You've seen it when we're
Hmm.
out at the brewery, and
Yep.
and it's like, okay, so if you need a pee, I'm holding you up because you're not touching this nasty toilet, and that brings me into another thing too, because every dad knows it. You go into a stall in a men's bathroom, there's piss everywhere. Like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like I don't know if you've seen that Instagram. It's made for like people that like piss everywhere, but it's like someone walks into that bathroom, dude, and closes their eyes and does like a fucking 360 windmill while they're peeing.
Oh, dude, it's nasty.
Yeah, like
I even
dude,
hate going in there, if I'm being honest.
dude, literally, I've literally wish I like could like wash my shoes, the bottom of my shoes after walking out of the
Oh,
bathroom.
dude.
Seriously.
Yeah.
And there's been bathrooms where I've held her the whole time. I didn't even put her down. That's how dirty it was. But dude, if you're with her, like I go out a lot with her. She's 4 years old, and like anyone sees it, like she loves being with she loves go. You've seen it with us. We're at the brewery. She loves it, just being me. Like, but if she's got to go to the bathroom, it's my turn. I can't be like
Yeah.
I can't call my wife and be like, hey, can you meet us here so you can bring her to the bathroom? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah, of course. So, you probably remember like when she's two and she was, let's say she's in a stroller, right? And you had to go to the bathroom. Not her, she's perfectly fine, but you had to take her. Are you rolling that stroller into the stall with you? Like, are you going into a stall? You using the urinal, having her just sit there? What would you do?
I'll be honest, Seed. I just hold it.
Oh,
I've held it.
you're a savage,
Um,
bro.
I don't know if you can recall, but remember that time we all went out? It was like a brunch, and I brought her, and it was literally just my daughter and like five of
Oh,
us.
yep, yep.
And it's weird too, because like there was five of you guys. I could have easily been like, "Yo, keep eyes on her while I run to the bathroom real quick."
Yeah.
But I held it, and it's funny too because my wife picked me up that day, and she picked me up. And before I went into the car, I brought my daughter to the car. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick," and she's like, "What? You haven't gone this whole time?" And like, not for nothing, I was what we were probably like 10 beers deep each. So
Oh, yeah. It was a
any
fun
dad
day.
can like relate. And like that's just me. I mean, I don't judge anything like that. Like that's just how I am. But if I had to, yeah, I would roll her in the stroller with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. That's honestly, that's what I do
Yeah.
anytime I'm out. Cause, dude, I pee all the time.
Yeah, and she's good too. Like I'm sure, sir. She's good too. But
Yeah,
hand,
she is.
hands up, don't touch anything. Like
Yeah, she and
it's
like
not like she's
usually
touching anything.
exactly. Now, honestly, I could say now that she's like wants. We don't use a stroller anymore for her because this girl just wants to like go. You know what I
Oh yeah,
mean?
oh yeah,
So like now that she's walking and doing all this stuff, I don't know how it's gonna be. I don't think I've been in the bathroom with her without a stroller. But like with the stroller, I would just roll her in there with me, and like it'd be awkward at times when people walked in. You know what I mean? I'd be
yeah.
like, all right, do I just like cut the stream short and fucking roll out of here, or like it was just hard to kind of see what I'm gonna do because they walk in, they see a kid too, they kind of like what's going on. No one's ever said anything to me, but it's just awkward.
Yeah, seriously. Like I said, no one's ever said anything to me. I've lucked out, and I'm also on edge when I walk in there. So if someone said something to me, like but yeah, I feel like it's a lose lose in our sense, and I guess I don't want to say lose lose, but like I'm not. I've also seen a video where a dad, and I respected this, but he opened. It looked like a park bathroom. So think of a park that has like a public restroom. He walked his like she might have been 6, 7, 8, the top, you
Yep.
know, and he opens the door and was like, "Go ahead, go in there. Anybody in there, announce yourself." Blah 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 blah. And some dude walked out of the female stall, like a grown man.
No kid, anything.
No, and the stall was open.
Oh
You know what I
wow.
mean? So I get it. Like, and that's another thing. Also, I even told my wife this. I was like, I can never bring her to a Red Sox game until she's like 14 years old, and I can just like actually trust her and like chill
Go to
outside.
the bathroom alone.
But like, dude, I'm not.
Yeah.
Have you been? I mean, you've been to the Red Sox, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a shit show. There's 20,000 people in there. There's piss everywhere.
that is a place where you're gonna see some dude's ass. Like, you know what I mean? Seriously, you're gonna walk into 3 puddles of piss, and you're gonna
Oh
see
yeah.
about 2 dudes' asses out while they're
Yep.
peeing before
Yep.
you can get to a urinal.
High fiving each other.
Yeah, dude. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I literally said that to her, and she's like, "No, I understand." Like, she understood that, and it's like that. That's anywhere though, too. The Celtics games, the Red Sox games. It kind of all fits each other there. But
Yeah, I feel like anywhere that's like busy, overcrowded,
yeah,
it's
dude.
tough.
Like, and I've yet. I mean, she's 4. I've never taken her to a Red Sox game, and I don't want to say that's the only reason why, but I mean, that is like maybe my top reason.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Does she know the difference between the two bathrooms yet? Like, has she ever asked, like, oh, like, men's, women's, like?
Oh yeah. Because we
Okay.
walk in, we'll see like the urinals, and she's like, "What is that? What is that?" And
I still ask myself what that is.
yeah, same. Like I still don't know the right way to use those things. But like also, it's like you walk into the stalls, and like I said, there's piss everywhere. It's
Yeah, dude, it's definitely a struggle. I mean, I've gotten more used to it now. I just feel like it's gonna get way worse the older she gets. But
oh yeah, dude. It's definitely a trip, and you're gonna just do whatever's right in that moment. And like I said, you're not wrong. Like there's no wrong way to do it. Put it like
yeah,
that.
hopefully in 2 more years or so, there's some family bathrooms everywhere and changing tables in every fucking bathroom.
Shout out Chili's because they got that changing table, and I even went to a Chili's once. They had a family restroom.
Oh, there you go,
Yeah, it was great. $3 Millers.
dude. I go to Chili's all the time, but I go for the fucking cookie Sunday shit,
The cookie sundae,
dude. So good.
the triple dipper.
Oh, yep, yep.
All right, that's a huge topic right there, and I mean let's just end it like this. So I'll put it this way: I'm going into the men's bathroom as of right now with my 4-year-old. How about you?
Yeah, 100% men's bathroom right now. I feel like I'm still awkward about going into the women's bathroom, even when she's 4. Obviously, I don't know if I'll grow into that the older she gets, but men's bathroom 100%. And listen to the story, everywhere should have a fucking changing table. Every
Yes,
bathroom.
every bathroom should have a changing table, motherfuckers. And I would never judge a female walking into a men's bathroom. But see, here we are again. I can even back, but in my opinion, it's like, why wouldn't you just bring him to the women's bathroom?
Women's bathroom,
Because no
yeah.
one's gonna judge you for bringing your son to go pee in the women's bathroom.
Especially if he's super young. Now, if you're walking in there with a 15-year-old, come on.
Yeah, I mean, if you're bringing your 15-year-old to the bathroom, there's an issue right there. But
Exactly.
um,
Exactly.
yeah, but
It's tough, man. It's tough. Like, now that you brought that back up again, I'm like, damn, like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I would ever judge a woman bringing her son in, but I feel like I would judge a man seeing a man bring his daughter in there, a grown man. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, like announcement, no announcement. It's like
Yeah,
you're still in the woman's bathroom.
yeah. It's pretty much trial and error. You gotta see what works. What works at one restaurant or one place might not work at another, and
Yeah, and
go
like
from
I said,
there.
there's a fine line there, and it obviously goes on what your kid is, where they are at that moment. But sooner or later, she's gonna want to go into the female bathroom. That's it. When that happens, and she's not old enough to, and you think she's, because I'm not giving parenting, like I'm not gonna tell you when you should have her go into the bathroom alone.
Yeah, yeah.
That's up to you, especially where you are at the moment. But if she, I can only speak on my experiences. If she came to a point where she did not feel comfortable in the men's bathroom, and I didn't feel her comfortable in the bathroom alone where I don't see her, hey, guess what? I got to get comfortable being uncomfortable. That's just the facts of being a parent. And
Yep.
you're walking in that female bathroom, and just with my hat down, my visor over my head.
I like that. That's some good dad advice there. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Yeah,
A
that's
story of a girl dad right there.
that is the fucking that might be the fucking title of this whole episode. It's that's the whole that honestly that's the title of being a girl dad right there.
Yeah, honestly, it really is. I'm getting uncomfortable every day, but I'm getting more comfortable with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's another thing too is like I don't know if you feel the same way, but I was petrified when I found out we were having a girl for my first.
Hmm.
I was, and I think every guy probably felt the same way. And now that I had my second and had a boy, it was kind of like I felt more like pressure because there's more pressure there for me now. It was more pressure for my wife to have the female, to have
Yeah,
the girl, and it's like all I got to do is be the soft. A girl that you just be the softy, and
yeah.
you play along, and you be the funny guy, and this and that. I don't ever have, dude. I never discipline my daughter, and when I do, she laughs at me. Like it's funny, but
Yeah, I don't know,
but
dude.
yeah, it's wild.
It is wild. I feel like for me, it was a little the opposite. I feel like I kind of wanted a girl first because of the same reasons you just talked about with your son. I feel like there's so much pressure with that.
Yep.
Raising them to be the right way, raising them to be a tank, putting muscle milk in his formula, shit
Yep.
like that. But it was just, I felt like it was way more pressure, so I kind of thought a girl would kind of like soothe me out in a little bit and kind of soften me up and open my world to like different things, and it has, like, it's great.
Definitely makes you soft.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. I'm a little bitch.
Yeah, and it's funny too is my wife will hit me with the you need to be more soft, and it's just like can I be any more soft? Like
Yeah. No, yeah, yeah, yeah.
and like
Definitely.
and what's funny too is and I just thought of it, it actually came to me is when she does say that to me now, I can throw it back into her and be like, "No, I got a son now. I can't be that soft."
Oh, you
'Cause
can't. You can't let him see it.
no, he can't see that. It's funny is like my dad was never soft with me. I remember one day, and it's funny because if he's listening to this, he'll probably smile. But one day, it was all about manners, and your dad was probably the same way. But I walked in, I think it was like a diner. We were walking into a diner for breakfast, and I walked in, and I didn't hold the door for elderly ladies that were behind me.
Hmm.
This dude stood me up in front of the whole restaurant and had me go and hold the door for about the next 20 people that walked into that place. And it's funny because it will never erase from my memory, but that lesson, you know what I mean? Like now it's like, you see an older person and you're not even near the door, but they're struggling to open the door. I'm getting up and I'm gonna open that door. And it's like
100%.
those are the type of things. It's kind of like, like a drill sergeant in the military. It's like those things, it's like they break you down, but it actually builds you up. You know
Yeah,
what I
and
mean?
then it all becomes natural. You know what I mean? You're gonna be doing that for everyone now.
Yeah,
You know?
seriously. No, it's scary to think because I don't want to be too hard on my son, but he's definitely gonna get another me, and it's gonna be for his
Benefit. You know?
best. Yes, his best.
Yep, exactly. I agree. I feel like when or if I have a son, it'll be the same way. I know
Yeah,
for a fact. Like you gotta. I don't want to say. I don't want to use the word like toughen them up, but it's realistically toughen them up in a way. The world is
yeah,
brutal, man. Like it's hard.
it's tough. And speaking of him, he we just hit 11 pounds today, 2 months. So it's he'll be hitting the
Big boy.
baseball field next week. BP, he'll be trying out for the Red Sox about maybe 2 months, and
Oh man, the
yeah,
scouting report is out.
the scouting report is out.
He's the number one prospect for fucking what 2040.
Yep, hell yeah,
There we go.
that's awesome. Um, Off this talk, I think we talked a lot about dad stuff, which will probably be brought up. How's your fantasy? How's your fantasy rocking?
Come on, man. You didn't want to talk about the Tulio. I don't want to talk about fantasy. This is shit. So let me just say this real quick. I talked last week on how I lost a bunch of players to injury and shit like that. So because of that, I made a couple trades. I made a trade with Mark, a couple other people in our fantasy league. Got some pretty good players. Bro, tell me why three of those players that I traded for all hurt. Traded for Garrett Wilson. He got hurt. Traded for Terry McLaurin. I don't even think he's played a game for me.
Nope.
Traded for Bucky Irvin, and he's still hurt. It's just been miserable. Long story short, I lost my fantasy matchup last week. I didn't even put up 100 points. Let's just say I quit.
Oh my god, you didn't put 100 up?
Dude, I put 96 up, man, and
Oh my god,
it was miserable. I think it was a record of how many times I smacked the shit out of my phone.
that's
How about
funny.
you? How'd you do?
I pulled it together. It was actually my lowest scoring week. If you listen to the episode last week, I think I said my lowest score was like what 135 ish. I put up 127, and only because Jalen Hurts fucking sucks is the reason why I won. So thank you, Jalen Hurts. Um, but yeah, I'm what am I? I'm 5-5 now.
Are you still in the sixth spot?
I am points
Nice.
wise. I'm in the sixth spot. This week is a huge week. I'm projected to win. I am going against Henderson right now. Is the running back for the Pats, who I think already has 2 touchdowns as we're recording this. So fuck Henderson. Um, we also did put out a little four-legger, which I don't think has a chance, but you never know. We might have some second half luck. Is it? It's already the second half though, right, Seed?
Yeah, third quarter just started.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe we'll get some garbage time touchdowns. What about that dude that you picked? That guy. How many yards he got? 0.
He is 10.
Oh, okay. All right. So we
Not
we
bad.
need
It's
we need 15 more.
Yeah, we just need the touchdowns. We need who do you have for a touchdown? Was it Hunter Henry?
It was Kyle Williams.
Oh, Kyle Williams. Yeah, he is nothing right now.
Yep. And I had Matt Collins, who has 47 as we speak.
Yeah, I think we had a Mason Taylor touchdown too. Let's just say it's not looking good, buddy. All right.
Yeah. No, it's not looking good. But yeah, it's my team looks pretty good. I picked up Aaron Jones late in the season, which he looks promising.
Yeah, it's crazy how you got him on waivers though.
Yeah, dude.
That was wild. I feel like he got dropped maybe because he was hurt. But yeah,
It
you
did look
getting
like
him.
Jordan Mason was taking over, so maybe that's why
Yeah,
he was
dude, he was.
dropped.
That's what I thought. I was like, oh, this Mason guy looks good and he's taking over. But Aaron Jones has been doing
That,
pretty well.
that's a great name. And other than that, dude, it's like my team is projected right now. And listen, when you're playing fantasy, projection points don't mean fucking shit. Dude, I was projected to win once, 98%, and I fucking ended up losing by 10.
Bro, I was projected to drop 135. I dropped 96.
But yeah, I'm projected to put up 144, which is really good.
Oh wow, that's
To
really high
start,
actually.
none of my guys played yet.
Yeah, that's really high.
So, and I also have Chase Brown. He's kind of picking the slack up now. He's starting to wake up. So,
Oh yeah, yep, yeah. He had a slow start,
yeah,
but yeah, your team's looking good, man. They're catching fire just at the right time. So
yeah.
sneak
Real
in there
quick,
and you'll be good.
real quick. I mean, I knew we were gonna go a little over because we're already at 30 minutes, 39 minutes. But yeah, I mean, we got a huge UFC fucking tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
Islam versus
Islam,
JDM.
right? Yep.
I already know my lock, my dad lock that I'm gonna
All
go
right.
in with. But yeah, no, this card's really good. The only thing bad about it is like it's regular time because it's in New York, so they start at 7. It's gonna be a late night. Islam probably won't fight until fucking 1 a.m. Everyone's gonna wake up hungover on Sunday. If you're like me, I watch fucking prelim to fucking main event. But
Dude, real quick, this card is really good. Even
a
the
lot
women's
of
fight.
bangers, dude. The
Yeah.
bangers, yeah, dude.
Like Darius is fighting too, and he's not even like in the main card. It's
Yep,
crazy.
Dariush is gonna get fucking slept.
Bo Nickel.
That's not my dad lock, but I think Dariush will get slept.
It's stacked. Wow. Okay. What you got? What's your lock for the week? Dad lock of the week.
I'll spit off some, and then I'll tell you my dad lock. So I like Bo Nickel by decision. I like Kopilov by KO.
Okay.
I like Blanchfield by decision, and I like Dawkins by KO. But I'm gonna go with my lock. Lock this in, guys. I'm gonna go Sean Brady. I'm just gonna pick money line. Like I said about Tulio, I love the submission for Sean Brady versus Michael Morales.
Hmm.
And I'm gonna even I'm dude. So since I lost last week, I'm gonna do double or nothing. You're like this. C didn't even know this was coming.
No idea.
I'm gonna go Malcolm Wellmaker money line as well. So my dad locks, put that plural. It's gonna be Wellmaker and Brady money line.
I like that. I had no idea that was coming. By the way,
I know. Yeah, that was a curveball.
I like it a lot. So I think my deadlock. I'm gonna stick with NFL tonight. Well, not tonight. This weekend too. I'm gonna name off a few that I like. I'm gonna stick with money lines, but my first one that I see that I like, I actually like the Chicago Bears being the Vikings this week. The Bears on DraftKings right now plus 130. I think that's a lock. The Bears have just been playing really well. I also like the Seahawks. They're underdogs against the Rams. Very, very tough matchup. Pretty even. It's a divisional matchup over there, but the Seahawks have been playing, I feel, just as good as the Pats. They're pretty much, I think they're first out there in the NFC, so they're playing really well. But my dad lock for this week is the team I went against last week is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers against the Buffalo Bills. Money line. They're at
Hey,
plus 200 right now on DraftKings,
you think
which I like.
the Bills are gonna lose again?
Yeah, I think they have a good shot to lose. I don't know, man. The Bucks were what 6-2 when we played them. They're 6-3 right now. They're getting a little healthier. I just think they come back in a high scoring game. I just believe in my guy Baker.
Dude, fuck you, dude, because I got Josh Allen. Who just scored for the Pats, by the way?
Oh man,
Definitely not
Robbie
Kyle Williams,
Henderson?
huh? Dude, I think it was Henderson. Not even
No
lying.
way.
Yeah, dude. I hope fucking Henderson fucking takes a one-way train to fucking New
Bro,
York.
it actually really was.
Can't make this shit up.
Oh man. All right.
Can't,
I love
can't
those
make it
dad
up.
locks of the week.
Yes, sir. You want to do another touchdown parlay because we got fucked by
Yeah,
Garrett Wilson?
let's put in a quick touchdown parlay for the people. What do we want to do? 2 picks each or 3 this week?
Let's do two.
All right, I'm with it. Go for it. Who do you got first?
We've been rocking. So I'm gonna do Waddle, and I'm gonna do Waddle and Collins.
Nico Collins.
Nico Collins, yes.
Nice. In that same game that I got the money line with the Bucks, I'm also gonna do um Amika Buka for anytime touchdodown. I think he is a lock this week. I
He's a
feel like
lock.
Collins would have been my pick as well, but since you got it, which is a really good pick, I am going to go. I think it's a redemption week for Bijan Robinson this week. He's been
Let's
having a couple
go.
slow games. I think he's gonna go crazy against the Panthers. So
Yes,
Bijan
sir.
Robinson, Emeka Buka, lock it up.
All right, so we got Jalen Waddle, Nico Collins, Emeka Ibuka, and Bijan Robinson, and we're sitting at plus 1,800.
Wow, that's solid. I love it.
That's solid. That's a fucking dadly and a half,
Let me
doesn't
just
it?
say though, don't tail us.
No, I was gonna say, doesn't it just seem so easy?
Seems so easy, but just don't do it.
Seriously, and like, what's funny is Garrett Wilson would have paid out if he got hurt in the second
Oh
quarter,
man, dude, that hurt, man.
but he got hurt in the third quarter, so
It
we
was the
didn't we
beginning of
didn't
the
get
third
voided.
quarter, dude,
Yep.
and we didn't get voided, and he was the last one to hit.
And it was a fucking close game.
Close game, man. Yeah, they came back and they won. It was like 27-20 or something like that.
Yep. They won two straight.
Oh, dude, it's just miserable, man.
But now Henderson's running a fucking muck on him. Yeah, so like I said, I doubled down on my dadlocks. Let's hope Seed has to double down on his fucking mystery bear. That would be funny. The dads are here. The dads are gonna keep coming every week. I'll this will be out on Friday, which will be the 14th. So right before UFC and NFL.
Yeah, you guys know the deal. Subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on X, Twitter, whatever you guys call it. We're on Instagram as well. Dadline Podcast, and come rock with us.
Instagram's cool too because we can I'm gonna put up a poll too. I'll post a picture of the fucking shitty mystery beer that I'm not gonna lie, I didn't drink all of it. I think it's like three-fourths of it. This shit was kind of hitting me, dude. It was like fucking. I was drinking liquid soap, dude, hand soap. But yeah, we're rocking and rolling.
Yep.
Happy episode 2.
Happy episode 2, yo.
Later.